Hello, Echo here. Welcome back to Pathfinder episode 7, I think we're on, and I'm going to start off by having a quick look at the stuff I've done before the last episode, and I never really mentioned it. So, a couple of things I actually did last episode that I finished off after I cut. I added moss to my pick here. I added 3 lots of moss to it, so it's still got 2 modifiers remaining. It's really fast, it's really high level, and it had room for 3 lots of moss on it, so it self-repairs now, so that's kind of cool. I'll probably add 1 moss to this shine alongside. The shine alongside is a bit of a waste really, because it's just for killing cows and stuff, but because obviously it's a peaceful pack. But yeah, it's nice to be able to kill them fast. So I'm sorry, it's only a bit of shiny in it. So one thing I did a couple of episodes back, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, I did add some more upgrades to this. It's got 9 in it now. I should have put 8 in, because 8 would have been a square. 9 has this little one off the side here. But this works. Oh, look at that. It actually puts coal in there if it doesn't have any fuel. That's interesting. Okay, I best put some fuel in that. Let's run over here, put a bit of fuel in there. We'll put our wood back up there, and I've one of my little stacks of coal, but I think it's going to be a waste. I'm not sure how it looks after coal. How it looks after the coal. I'll come back to that. I'll sort that out later on. I've got quite a bit of wood for now, so not a load of wood, but I've got a bit, so that'll do me. What I wanted to show you was exactly how I've been doing the crops. I mentioned it a couple of episodes back, and I didn't really do anything with it. So what I've got here is, remember the start of last episode or the end of the one before, I had a little couple of zucchinis over there that was a 555. I did one lot of growth on it, and it became a 568. So I've got it over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch my bars. When I log on, I've just logged on by the way, what I have to actually do is I have to come into here and just pick that belt up and put it down again, and then my end button works to switch my bars. I've got all my agrocraft stuff on this second bar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant some crops, and what I found, if I use the watering can here, it sometimes just forces a growth off one of these onto it. Whereas I actually want a mutation, so I actually wait for it to mutate without using the watering can, which it has, so there we go. Pick that up, come to the seed analyzer, analyse that seed, and it's a 6, 7, 10. So what I'll do now is, because I've got room, I'll do it over here. I'll plant that down there, 6, 7, 10. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 3 cross crops around it. This is, if you've been playing on regrow, for example, it's slightly different the way it's done in this mod pack. If you just do the straight line, it doesn't actually do anything in this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them there like that, and then I'm going to watering can that so it grows. And once it's grown, it's going to start spreading to another 3. So there we go, that one's fully grown. And there we go, 1, 2, and come on guy. Come on, don't leave me hanging. 3. So once it's got to 3, I then break that one, and then I replant it here. And then watering can it in the middle there, and that should make them all mature nice and quick. So mature, 71%, 43%. That's not mature, that's at 71. There we go, that's at mature. Then plant double crops in there. And then it'll go into that. While that's doing that, I'll get rid of these ones, and I'm just going to bin these seeds because these are the lower ones. And if I'm hungry, I eat a bit just to top myself back up, and bin that for now as well, just keep my inventory sorted. And sometimes by the time I come back, it's already had a mutation and gone for it, but this time it hasn't. So we'll hang on a little bit, and then once it goes, we'll check out that seed, and I'll come back and carry on with this later. So come on, guy, hurry up. Normally happens pretty quick. This is probably one of the longer ones. Let's talk to the cows. Hello, cows. Oh, seems both my sheep have escaped. Yep, both my sheep have gone. There's one of them, brown sheep over there. Oh, I'll use my zoom key. Is it Z? Zoom. Hello, sheep. So I have no idea where the other one's gone. Yeah, the stuff keeps escaping out of these fences. Come on, guy. You're almost sure, yeah. Okay, I'll be back. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. So I threatened to stop recording. And we have got up to 7, 7, 10. So we was 6, 7, 10. So we've only got one grow from that. That's quite poor, isn't it? So now I'll do the same. Go again. 3 crosses round it. Watering can it up to full. Let it spread. And so on and so forth. Until I have got 10, 10, 10. At which point I move it across. So these zucchinis are going to be on that little slot there. And then I'm going to start going over here. But yeah, I'll leave that like that for now. So that's how I've been doing my crops. So, right, so what should we do then? Let's look at the quest log. We're going to carry on with the questing. So we finished Bellerophon last time. We've got Intrepid to go at. We've got 2 quests in Intrepid to go at. And we have got Liberty to go at, which is this thing. I've never got this thing. I know very little about this. What I do know is I need to make some bronze ingots. Get some sticks. And let's make some gears from Clockwork Phase. So Clockwork Phase, and this tinker table is a bit awkward when I'm trying to craft things. So there's all these gears here. If you look at them, they've got quality, speed, and some of them have a memory thing, I've been led to believe, but I'm not seeing anything with memory on it. There we go, Thalmium gear, because it's magic-y, it's got memory, has a rusty gear. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make some bronze gears, and I'm going to make 3. Let's make 4. So I've got enough sticks for 4, why not? And I'm going to put the rest of that bronze back in there. Then we'll come to this table here. Oops. Might as well read the book since it's opened up. Clockwork is created in the Clockwork assembly table. Gears are inserted into any of the slots and a piece of clockwork is taken out. Each gear provides its own speed or quality stat, and several can be included in one clockwork. This will determine the speed and quality of the tool made from this clockwork. Right. So if we go into that, oops, that's the wrong button. I meant to press 3, not F3, idiot. So if I put 1 there, then we would get a clockwork out with quality 50, speed 25, because that's what we've put in. 1 item used. So if we put another 1 in, okay, so it just doubles. So it's just taking the stats of these things. So we've got 200 quality, speed 100, memory 0. So if I was to say I had a Thalmium one, it'd probably go to 245, 140, 120. So we're not going to bother with Thalmium because we've not done any of that. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not exactly sure how good I should do this. Steel looks better, but the ones 50-25 seems, so 75 total. That's like a 90. That's 110 total. 10 per roll though. That's 100 total. Well, we'll go with this. What's the worst that could happen? So I made a clockwork, which should let us continue the quest. Now springboard. Main springs can be made regularly in any crafting table. I said that terribly. These springs will provide the base tension for the tool. They can be upgraded to hold more tension in the Clockwork assembly table. Simply click the main spring button in the lower right to open the interface. The spring can then be placed in the centre and surrounded in metals or metal blocks of any type to upgrade its tension. Then hit the main spring button in the centre to upgrade. Okay, so to make a mainspring, that would just make a mainspring, wouldn't it? Yeah. So let's look at that. A mainspring is there. So that's a stick with things around it. Okay, I thought we could put different metals around it, but it looks like it's a stick of iron around it to start off with. Let's grab a stick. Let's make some new stick. I made far too much stick. Got that. Screw your inventory. Stick. And I want to get iron. In fact, I want to try with bronze first. Let's just see if bronze does go around this and makes it, or if a mainspring has to start with iron. So I'm guessing it starts with iron and we can upgrade it with bronze in the thing, yeah. So okay, that actually makes sense then, doesn't it? So what the quest tells us to do was upgrade it. So let's get 8 iron around that. And we have made a mainspring. There's that. That has done our quest, okay. The spring can then be placed in the centre and surrounded metals or metal blocks of any type to upgrade its tension. So let's have a look at that. Let's put it in here before we carry on. So if we go to the spring one, that's what it said there. Put the spring in the centre. So it's got 2,000 maximum. Oh, it fell out. It's got 2,000 maximum at the minute. Let's take 8 of these bad boys. See what these would do to it. So go to the spring. Put that in the centre. Put 8 bronze around it. And what? Get that? Boom. 21,200. So you see we added loads of tension to that by doing that. Yeah. Don't really know what I'm doing, but we've done a quest, so hooray. And we've got another material absorber. That's 3 of them guys in there. Okay. Let's see what's next. So we've done HUD. Now we're on to Constitution. Now that we have the mainspring and base clockwork, all that still is needed is a frame to hold the pieces we've assembled. The framework can also be used to provide added quality to clockwork. However, it is also used in several crafting recipes. So let's have a look at framework. Pocket watch, that looks nice. I want to make a pocket watch. Ooh, scary. Let's not look at that just yet. Framework. You're a framework. Brass, iron. I've been using bronze. I was supposed to be using brass. Probably. I've got no space. Into there you go. So I've got some brass, haven't I? I have. And some iron. Where has it gone? Where you gone? There you are. Let's make one of them guys. A framework. So I'd be curious to see what quality spring and stuff would get if I'd have used brass instead of bronze. Got another hardened flux capacitor. Okay, we're getting quite a collection of them guys. 3 of them and an RF one. Oh, the backpack, by the way, is very cool. I sussed out a couple of buttons for it. I had to rebind them. I've got M, turns it on, so that changes the mode, so I can have hover on or hover off, and I've got K, turns the engine on or off. At the minute I've got it off so I don't waste power when I'm flying about. Also my hang glider was actually in my bag, so if I combine that with that, I can fly straight up and then fly in a straight line pretty quick using the hang glider. Very cool. Okay, we've done that quest. We are now on to, that's them 4 done. Pegasus. With all the pieces assembled, it is now a simple matter to create our clockwork tool. The first will be a pickaxe. The clockwork pickaxe can be crafted with 2 brass ingots, 2 sticks, and a framework. However, it will be unusable with 0 tension and 0 speed and quality. This can be remedied in the clockwork assembly table. Click the hourglass button in the lower left, place the pickaxe in the outer slot, place the clockwork on the other. Can the two, and I guess that should be and the two can be combined to produce a pickaxe with appropriate speed and quality. The mainspring can be added to the pickaxe in exactly the same manner. Okay, so I believe it said brass and what? 2 brass ingots, 2 sticks and a framework. Okay. 2 brass ingots, 2 sticks, and the framework. Guessing the framework goes in the middle. Boom. We get a clockwork pickaxe. Wonderful. And I've got a Tanty Man. Okay, we've got some vanilla upgrades there. I have some vanilla achievements. So now we come into here. Let me in there, please. Oh, it just opens everything up. Let me in there, god damn it. Click the hourglass. Put the pickaxe in the middle. Okay, pickaxe. I thought it said pickaxe in the middle. Click the hourglass button, lower left, place the pickaxe in the outer slot, place the clockwork in the other. The two can be combined. Oh, I see. So that in the outer, clockwork in the outer can be combined. So what's the difference? Clockwork quality, clockwork speed. Quality and speed. So what? Oh yeah, it was that upgraded, wasn't it? Okay, so I'll come down. That's probably a terrible pick, and then do the same again. That in one outer, mainspring in the other. Clockwork pickaxe, tension, low quality and speed. Okay, that's not going to do anything because we've got no tension in it. How do we get tension? Winding up. However, when first put together, a clockwork tool will have no tension at all. This can be resolved by creating a winding box. Once placed in the world, a winding box can be right-clicked with any clockwork item to wind it up. Winding me up. Winding box uses more brass and iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brass, 2 iron. I've got 1 brass left. I made that with 3 copper and a zinc. 3 copper. I've got any zinc processed. I don't believe I have. Aluminium. Okay, let's get. I've got some zinc. I'm sure I have. Aluminium, zinc. There we go. So a couple of them, nice and fast, if you would be so kind. I might as well take 3 more of them. Change that to alloys. Put that there. Oh, balls. Of course. Put that back to furnace. Make that into zinc ingots. And then make it to alloys. Tick tock, tick tock. We are doing clockwork stuff. So it didn't work in there. So I'm making things up. That brass. Alloy furnace, of course. That guy. Not alloy smelter, alloy furnace. There we go. And that's going pretty quick. I'll have a quick cut, drink my cup of tea. There we go then, got my 8 more brass. So if I remember it was 5 brass. Cup of tea was lovely, thanks for asking. And now we can make a winding box, which sounds quite manual. We're going to put that there for now. And if I right click that, I'm winding up my pickaxe. I'm winding up my lasers. There we go, I have now got that wound up, and I've got that complete, and I've got a new reward bag. Flux plated fluid ducts. Flux plated. Interesting. What's flux plated do for me? Transfers fluids, transfers redstone. Cool. So just fluids and redstone. Nice. Put them in there for later on. And see what's next. Exeter. However nice the clockwork pickaxe may be, there may come a point in time when you wish to upgrade it in some manner or another. You can disassemble a pickaxe by using a disassembler. Simply right click on the disassembler with any clockwork item in your possession to break it apart into the pieces that made it up originally. Disassembler. 1S or 2? 1S. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've not got enough, have I? I've not got enough. Okay, make some more of that. Just while that's cooking, I'm just going to go off book a second and making myself 8 vibrant alloy, energetic alloy I mean. I've got some capacitors in here, some basic ones up there. I'm going to make these into a octadic capacitor. So for that, we're going to get into this gem refiner stuff pretty shortly. But for that, we're going to need 2 ender pearls. So I'm going to get my trusty, cheaty philosopher's stone out. Oh, no, I'm not going to fail and place a torch. I'm going to get my cheaty philosopher's stone out and bit of gold. And turn that into 8 iron, of which I can then turn into 2 ender pearls, which I can then combine with 2 of them once this is done to get me 2 energetic. And the other ones of these I'm making, have I miscounted? I haven't. I need 2, I need 4, I need 6 in total, so I want 2 of them back. Chuck them on the god damn it. Get out of the way, everything. Everything, get out of the way. Don't need that there. You can go there. Come here, you. Don't want to use that glowstone up unless I really need to. So yeah, just going a little bit random here. So I've got to wait for one more of them. In the meantime, we can get them. Oops, I've not put enough copper in. I thought I might as well make 8 rather than just 4 more. You cut down, wasting coal a bit there, if I'm being honest. And it was a oh Christ, I just actually clicked off my game screen. What's going on? Disassemble it. And it was just 5 of them. 1, 2, 6 of them. 4, 6 into there. Boom. Just to disassemble it, I guess I'll put that there. So I can put my janky Clockwork pickaxe in it, and I can get my Clockwork back and my mainspring back. Cool. Can I get the actual pick back? No. Okay, so I keep the pick, but the quality of the pick and everything is based on these 2 items. So the pick's just a shell in it. That's very cool. I like that. And I've got a new thing to get a reward for. And we are getting a silver pickaxe head, which I can of course break down in the smeltery, like I did with that cobalt pickaxe head that I made by mistake. You should be done. You are. Drop them on the floor for a second. I want 2 of them to be made into vibrant. I can go back in there. I can go back in there. Now we need some of this coal dust. And we need some of these basic capacitors. Let's go back to Tadic. There is method in my madness. There is a reason I'm doing this. I want 1, 2 of those. Put them back in there for now. And then we're going to want a glowstone block. Good job I didn't use all that. And now I have to wait for these 2. There's 1 and there's 2. Sweet. So I can now make myself an Octadic. Wonderful. And the thing we're going to put that in, these could both use them. What I'm going to put it in is that, because at the minute we're generating 20 hour for tick. Our burn rate's 2 times. If we do that, it'll generate 80 hour for tick, and it's more efficient on our fuel. So our burn rate's 1.5 times, not 2 times. So we're burning more efficiently. We've got more of a buffer in here, and we're generating 80 hour for tick rather than 20. So we've just upped our power output quite significantly, which is pretty cool. So that is going to help us quite a bit, which is why I thought I'd just go a little bit random there and do that really quick. Okay, back to the quests. Next up, we have Constellation. With Clockwork under our belt, it is a simple matter of 2 begin manipulating time. Ooh. The first item needed will be a reliable clock of some sort. The celestial compass core, when placed down, will begin forming a multi-block structure. However, certain blocks may block it from forming. Look around for red particles which indicate which block it stops the core from forming. Okay, we need a celestial compass core. I bet I need loads of brass for this. Celestial compass core. Oh Christ, I don't need a lot. Oh man, I need glowstone. Is there a legit way? That says I can actually find it in the world. 65. I disagree. So okay, the only way I can get it is I'm gonna have to butcher. Even though I don't want to butcher the quartz, it seems too cheaty butchering all this quartz for 3 quartz. I am gonna nick a bit of glowstone for this. Oh Christ! And I'm also gonna make a mess. I'm gonna make a massive mess of the roof. What have I brought there? Okay, this is going to take a bit of prep work actually, isn't it? So let me... Clock's easy enough. Oh man, gas tier. Where am I getting that from? Block of quartz. So, is there a legit way for me to get quartz? Not creating a quartz world. So, I guess I should be looking at flux crystals before we do this. So let's have a look at our book a minute. And if that is the case, I'll put this glowstone back. I believe we have another quest. So come out of there and come into Intrepid. And if we look, it's not that one, is it? Oh, it is that one. Seed infusion, universal seed. Is this flux crystals? Seed. enter space. Seed infuser is, in fact, yes, it is flux crystals. I am going to go and do this instead. So I'm going to get some stuff prepped for this. I'll tidy my inventory up. I'm going to put that glowstone back there. I'm going to see about growing these things instead of nicking them from this house. Okay, so it's the next day now. I've had a bit of a think about what I want to do, and I'm going to try and get quartz legit. And because I don't want to break that house up just for it, I've come on a big adventure because what I've been trying to get, my inventory is so full. What I've been trying to get, check this out. Look at all them. Christ. I've been actually looking for netherrack, but what I keep finding is these things. These little houses, and I've had several up to now. Let's have a look at the. Oops. Let's have a look at the map. I started off at my base there, and there's one there that I've not actually looted because I was going to do that one on camera. And I came on a boat across here. I've got some netherrack from that volcano. There's another one of them houses there. Then another one there. And then another volcano. And another house. There. And then I came across here and there's another one there. And I was about to head across to this big volcano where there's another one. I've not looked at that one yet. I've had that. Well, I've not had that one, have I? Christ, they're all over the place. Oh, have I had that one? No, I don't think I have. So there's all these. I've had them too, yes, I've not had that one, have I? So there is a load of these little houses that I keep finding, and they've filled up all my inventory. And what we get in them, I'll get over here real quick. As you see, my jetpack is fully depleted. What we get in these is quite a lot of useful stuff. We get a glowstone block on the roof, and some iron fencings. We get a glowstone lamp. We get some of these dimensional bricks, which seem to be just decoration. I can't see a way to turn them back into dimensional shards, so no good for that. What we're getting here is a chest that's generally got endstone. That might be useful. Oh man, so little inventory space left. If I press N, so I've got I've got a bit of space there. Great stuff. Let's take these. So endstone, material, loads of unknown ones. Forgot you had that space there. Brilliant. Took 3 over there. No, okay. And what we've got in here? We've got another 3 here. We have got temporal ore. Awesome. I'm going to use that. Limestone, yeah. Digit 3. Not great. But the fact we've got temporal ore, that's really good for the. I did have tam sand, which I think is also very good. Liquid tam sand. So I'll be able to make a really good. I'm actually taking that because I can break them down into iron ingots. Oh, I would take it if I had any kind of space. Look at the state of my bag. So I was knocking the buildings down, but in the end I've got that much of that stuff. I thought there's no bloody point. Oh no, what am I doing here? There we go. So I've 7 of these, because I'm next to a door from each one. And while I'm here, out and about, I'll show you this awesome bit of world gen over here. So, right, to actually make nether ore, we can use the gem refiner. But if I look at my universal seed, so we need to make universal seed for our quest there. That uses an awkward potion. Seeds and redstone is pretty straightforward. Awkward potion, of course, needs a brewing kit. That's pretty straightforward. We can make a blaze rod, I think. But it needs nether wart. Nether wart, you put any seed with nether quartz around it. So we're still limited by nether quartz to even make nether quartz in the gem refiner. So there's that. It does say there, allegedly I can get it from dungeon chests, but I've not seen much in the way of good loot from dungeon chests, for being honest. Not seen most of this. To be honest, yeah, if you look at my bag, I have just had a bit of electrum, bit of electrical steel. So I have had some bits from chests that I've found in houses and stuff. There is these little towers that I've got a little bit of netherrack in. I'll keep heading this way because I need to try and get back to my base now. There's little towers that I've got a little bit of netherrack in. So the actual other way of getting nether quartz, of course, is to get a material nether quartz or a material netherrack for making a dimension. Netherrack, if you have a material netherrack, I've read up on this, and material netherrack has nether type materials in it, so it has glowstone, it has nether quartz, I don't think it has many of the nether ores, but it certainly has nether quartz. So I was looking at a way of making, or trying to get, a material netherrack. Now I've got, because I've been doing all this looting, I've got a load of dimensions stuff to actually put into the decoder thing. Come on, where am I even going? So slow. Here we go, look at this. Appearing in the distance, we've got a couple of awesome pyramids that kind of intersect each other. That's what I wanted to show you. This nice stuff here. So I've got a load of dimlets that I can research in the dimlet researcher. Check that out. How nuts is that? It's kind of real nicely, well, it's not that nicely nestled in, is it? Unless that's just the world hole. So I'm going to have a quick explore of this. I'm going to have to go and empty my bags and stuff and come back. So what I shall do, there's another one of them houses there, look, with some more dimlets in. So basically what I can do is I can get a load of dimlets to research and try and find either netherrack or nether quartz. I have got some real good ones. I've got liquid gold, I've got liquid lead. As you just saw, I've got that temporal stone. Oh man, let's have a look around here, right? So what I shall do is I shall meet you up on the Pathfinder once I've researched all those, and we'll see if we've got any good ones to actually make a new dimension with. Well, this is bizarre. Check this out. I've just come up into this pyramid. And check this out. This is real weird. What we've got is a load of loot all over the place. Guess this is not meant to be like this. I'm having a bit of it because these books are really mind-blowing. Really weird books. We've got there some iron, and it's got a couple of emeralds from this as well. What we've got, I think, is what's causing this is we've got a spawner there. Of course, this is, of course, what is it, cave spider. Oh man, these are bizarre. These pyramid things are quite bizarre. Because I guess it's peaceful, then it's just a mob spawning and they're just dying straight away. So it left loads of loot of the mobs. Perhaps, I don't know, I've got some useful stuff from that though. I've got an emerald which we are going to need to make, ooh, peaceful table. We're going to need to make one of the things for our quests. Come on, show me it. No, it's not showing me it. It can't be shapeless. Unless it's got a change, it might have a change recipe. Anyway, I'm getting all sidetracked again. So these are quite interesting by the look of it. I don't think they're meant to have intersected each other. It looked like it was designed like that from the distance, but yeah, we've got a weird situation here that's causing a lot of spawn to fall on the floor because of that spawner, I think. Very odd indeed. Unless it was just a chest that exploded, but it was a very good loot chest. Right, as I said, I shall meet you back once I've sorted my inventory out because I'm having a horrific time with trying to fit everything in my bag. Haha, check that out. Material nether quartz ore. Wonderful. It was in... Oh, alright. Too dark. There we go. It was in this third one of these. I've got a material nether quartz ore. So I don't have to do what I was going to do. I originally set off. So I'm just... Right, actually... Oh, man. Let me out. For God's sake. There's them pyramids there, so I'm right near the pyramids and it's dark again. So I was just having a quick look in this one, using the last little couple of slots of my inventory, and I've got what was after. So I can now make a nether quartz dimension, and I can legitimately mine nether quartz, which is really awesome. And I've got loads more of these things to check out as well. So what I was going to do is those material absorbers that I have found a few of. There's another one of them there as well. They're everywhere. There is dimlets everywhere. Looted. For dimlets ready for looting. That looks like 2 there, doesn't it? 3. Christ. These buildings are everywhere. Okay. Yeah, so what I was going to do, the material absorber, this thing that I've got 3 from quest rewards from, this thing, you need to put 2 stacks of, I've tried this in Infinity because I've not got a test world in this. It uses 2 stacks, so if I put netherrack underneath it, 2 stacks of netherrack will let me create a netherrack material. So I'm not sure how it works with this with reduced stacks, but I'm going to try it when we get back to my base. I guess, as I said twice now, I shall meet you back up on the Pathfinder just to finish this episode off because we're getting a little bit long. Okay then, I'm not quite on the Pathfinder. I keep forgetting the name of the bloody ship. I'm not quite on there. What I wanted to show you first before I do that is how to make this material absorber thing that I was mentioning. So what I can do is, if I put down, let's go with 16 of these, so it's a stack in the form of how stacks are in this pack. And if I put that down on top of any one of these blocks, what it's going to do, it's going to suck that up. And there you see it's 12%. So 16 has got us to 12%. So yeah, it's going to be, so it's 128 we need. So 128 of that would make this a netherrack block. Now I don't really need that anymore, but so I've maybe wasted that one. But I've got a couple of them, and I've got an absolute load of dimlets, and there's loads more of them things for me to explore as well. I've had to make some dump chests here just to chuck stuff in. So let's jump up to the Pathfinder then. What I've got up here is I've processed some of my dimlets. I've got a load more. Got out all them unknown ones, so I can bang them in there. I can get more stuff. Brown stain clay. A lot of these we shall be breaking down, but I'm going to do that later when we have got better machines. Ooh, look at that. Never yet. Oh, I've got 2 of them now, I think. So I should really be making a big reactor, I guess. Sky body moon, sky ender, material tin ore. That's a useful one as well. So. Someone has told me, a couple of people told me I can just break these down. I need to learn how that works a bit. Does the dimension stay real if I break that down? What I mean by that is I can put that back into there, and I can do extracts, and it extracts all the things that I put in there back out. So if I wanted to, I just got another one of them by mistake. Put that there, and yeah. So that's all my ones still to be checked out. Tin ore is very useful. I like that. What's that? Liquid molten cobalt. Brilliant. So I'm getting all kind of good ones. Some of the good ones I've got, I mean, canyons, caves, lakes, liquid orbs. So some of these I've only got one of, so I'd like more of, like tendrils, for example. I'm not sure how to get more kind of like stone stuff. Like, can I make a canyon of a material? Materials go in front of what again? So what we've got in here is effect none. So I've got another empty dimension tab, and I've put a few in here. This is a new dimension I'm going to make in just a second. Effect none, material nether quartz or tendrils. So it's going to have nether quartz or tendrils in there. Then here I put ravines, mine shaft, because I've got a mine shaft one. I thought that might have some nice chests and stuff in it. And terrain normal. So it's going to be normal terrain. Control generation of various structures. This, the way it does double things, doesn't help, does it? You need material or liquid modifiers. Put these in before the thing you want to change. Yeah, so that's material, and then feature. Material or liquid modifiers for that one. So feature. So there, so I can have like something caves. Could I have tin or caves? Does that make any sense? Let's move to the materials. These are all materials here. So let's have a look at. There's all kind of good ones. Tin ore. So let's try that then. So if I move these along a bit. Tin ore is going to go error. Caves, still error. So I can't have tin ore caves, but I can have caves in there. And I can't seem to have 2 things in front of a tendril, so I'd need more tendrils one if I wanted multiple tendrils, I think. Of course, liquid is a bit easier. Caves, ravines, mine shafts, normal terrain. Caves, I'll have caves in there. So tin ore I'll come back to. I want to get copies of the tendrils one if I can. I'll pull them back out of this because obviously that one there has got tendrils because it's got the lapis tendrils. So I've got a little bit of learning to do still. I've got all kind of good stuff in here, and as you can see, I've come right along here. I've got some weather ones, some time, some terrain. I've got terrain void, nail islands, more islands, grid. So if grid, I'd need 2 biomes in there, I think. Flooded cavern, terrain cavern, terrain amplified. Got structure none, and that structure mine shafts. That's the only structure ones I've had up to now. A lot of sky colour ones, and then back to the materials there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make this. I guess I should actually make a generator and a transmitter before I do this. So I'll quickly make them. Come back. We'll check out this. So we'll store that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. God damn it. And we'll put that in there. Got another one of them now. So that's now realised. This double bloody thing really gets on my nerves a bit, because I can't actually see what's going on. So see them ones there. It says current power. If I destroy that, does it get rid of that current power? I don't know. Okay, let me quickly get them. The episode's getting a bit long. I'll quickly get a transmitter and a generator so I can get back, and we'll go and check what that dimension's like. Okay, got everything I need to get back. I've got myself some bits. What I'm going to quickly do before we go is, there's a big bang there, something came from the letterbox. Brilliant. What I'm going to do quickly before we go is, there we go, I've got a dialing device, matter transmitter, a block of coal and a sterling generator I've just made. I'm also going to quickly make a thing for our next quest. It uses one of them, two of these conductive iron, which is just iron and redstone in the alloy smelter. Some of these, and we get, boom, dimension editor. That is going to need to be connected to our power in here. Where not sure where I'm going to put that yet, but let's put that there for the time being. And that is another thing that we can use to actually edit dimensions. We can actually do a quest real quick, possibly. Oh no, I've actually done it. Okay, so dimension editor. What that does, basically, what we can do with that is, if I take this simple one here, put that in there, needs power of course, and it can change various things. There's only some things you can change though. I could change the sky colour, for example. I could have a sky body red sun, and I can put that in there. And if this had power, which we can give it really quickly, sidetracking myself, making the episode really long. What it's going to do is, it's going to change. So this is our dimension that's got lapis. Now, what we should have is that is slightly different. So if we go back to there, what we should see is, that it is now. I need to get octadics for these guys. Oh, look at that! I've got no. I'll use a lot of power out of that one. Let's make sure that's got power in it. Let's keep us safe. Yeah, I really need to get octadics in these. Much more efficient. So if we was to dial now, let's go to interrupt. Let's go to flat lapis. Using loads of power probably. If we go to flat lapis now, what we should have is a red sun. If I think is correct. Of course, it's night time. You bastard. Okay, let's go back up. Oh, not enough power. Let's get its power back. That's full. Oh man. As if it's night time. You absolute jerk off of a dimension. Looks like that takes quite a lot of power. Okay, then the episode's already too long, so I'm actually going to wrap up there. As you can see now, as well as our yellow sky, we have also got a red sun, so that's the thing I edited in the dimension editor there, and you can see it has worked. I'm going to hang on here until this guy's filled up, and then I'll head back to the Pathfinder and start the next episode. I'm going to wrap up there. That's filling up, that's okay. I handed the quest in, so we finished that one, got 2 reward bags. Our next quest is to actually make the machine infuser, which is pretty interesting, so we will get on with that next time after we have checked out our nether quartz dimension. Let's have a quick look at our reward bags. I get a block of copper and a block of copper. Wonderful. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.